We appreciate you coming here on such short notice. We realize you didn't have much time to prepare, and we're grateful. Is the body still fresh? Yes, it is. It's in the morgue now as we speak. Show me the body. The director of the government took Arthur into a small condensed room. This is the morgue? I understand that it's not quite up to par to other morgues that you've been in the past. But you need to understand that this case is very different, Mr. Collins. How so? Would you please examine the corpse? Arthur pulled away the sheet covering the corpse. It was a female, in her late 30s, possibly 40s. She's drained of blood, Arthur said, looking back up to the director. I understand that. And as you know, human and vampires are on the brink of war. So can you please tell me the meaning in this? Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Well, what's the good news? The good news is a vampire didn't do this. And the bad news? Someone went through a great deal of trouble to make it look like they did. Why? Tell me something, director. Who do you think profits the most off of wars? Weapon dealers. Think deeper. Think about vampires. They don't have any human rights, which means they can't afford to buy any guns or any artillery or anything that would help them out in a war. So who do you think would profit the most off of this? Black arms dealers. Exactly. Black arms dealers. We need a list of every single black arms dealer in the area and find out who did this now before a war starts. Right. Something's bothering you, director. What is it? I just don't know what to tell the people from here on out. As you know, I've been posing as the police commissioner for the better part of 2 months, the director said, looking down at his pack of cigarettes, something he told his wife he would quit in the next few weeks. But as always, with him, it's a lie. What is it, director? The official story. The official story is that it's a serial killer. Well, that's comforting. What would you have me do? Tell him that there's a creature out there that is drinking the blood of everybody? Vampires are common knowledge in the world that we live in. It's not a stretch to say that it was. But what if I do? What kind of outrage would that stir? We have had peace with the vampires for over 100 years. And they're destroying it. It doesn't matter how long we've had peace with these creatures. They will stop at nothing to start a war, and you know that. I understand. But from what you're telling me, this is not a vampire. No, it's not, Kane said, standing back up away from the corpse. It's something much more evil. Something much more dark. Then we have to move quickly. I'm pairing you with your new partner now. My new partner? I work alone. I understand that, Mr. Collins. But we have to take every precaution necessary. This is Detective D.I. Daniela. You'll be working very closely together. Miss Daniela? Mr. Collins? I'll leave you both to it. You have a lot to catch up on. The director and his team exited through the doors of the morgue. After they did, Arthur embraced his wife in a deep hug. I thought they'd never leave. Do you know what did this? Yes, but I don't want to be right. Then what did it, Daniela? You need to tell me. Kane, I think... What, Daniela? Look at the bite marks. Look how far apart the teeth are. You know what did this as well as I do. That's impossible. We have a truce with them. But what if that truce was broken? I don't understand how it could be broken. Think, Kane, think. You know that he wants you dead. And you know that he'd do anything to have you dead. It doesn't matter. His species is on the brink of extinction. He would not risk this. He knows that I can kill every single one of them. Yes, he does, and he's counting on it. Say that we're wrong. Say that a Wendigo did not do this. If we're wrong and you march right up to his doors and kill one of them, all hell would break loose. What if he's counting on us to think that a Wendigo did this? Well, if a Wendigo didn't do this, who did? Kane yelled in frustration. There's always a possibility that what, Daniela? There's always a possibility that an alpha did this. That's impossible. They don't exist. Don't be so sure, Kane. For all accounts, you shouldn't exist either.
How dare you? Kane hissed. How dare I? How dare I? Are you kidding me? Kane, look at what we are, who we are. We can't say anything's impossible. You are 800,000 years old. You're immortal. You can't be stabbed, you can't be shot, you can't be poisoned. Me? I'm a banshee. I was born with the powers of a witch. And me, I'm 20,000 years old. Look at us. We can't say that an alpha isn't possible. But you didn't say that. You said I shouldn't exist. Kane, you know that's not what I went. No, it's what you meant. It's exactly what you meant. If I didn't kill Abel, Kane, I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me explore outside of the box. Look at things in a completely different way, but we can't do that. We have to look at this logically. There's a war about to start. I understand that. I know. Please understand that if we say that these are vampires, or even if we say that a Wendigo did this, who knows what will happen? Who knows what kind of conflict that will start? So please explore this possibility. What do you want me to do? I'll report my findings to the director. You need to go to Darman. And do what? Talk with him? I can't even speak his language. No one can speak his language. But maybe he can understand you. Maybe you can get through to him. Please, you have to try, Kane. You have to. All right, I'll try. Be safe. I love you. I know, Daniela. Go report your findings. We'll figure out what did this. Afterwards, Daniela exited the room and went to the director. Director. Yes, Daniela, do you have something for me? It's not much, but look at these teeth marks. Look how wide they are. I see it. We deduce that it's not a vampire, nor is it a Wendigo. So a black arms dealer. We don't think it's that either. Listen, we know this is hard to believe, but we think that it's an alpha. Excuse me, Miss Daniela. I hired you for this position to tell me facts, not fairy tales. What I'm telling you is true, Director. Please, you have to listen to me, Daniela insisted. Please, Director. Miss Daniela, I do not believe in fairy tales. So please, stop with this
Nonsense. The director turned to walk away. With a flick of Daniela's wrist, he was pulled into another reality, into a dimension full of crystals and fire, and Daniela showed him her true form. She was a being comprised of energy and power. Do you think this is fairy tale? What are you? I am a banshee, fool. There is no fairy tale, and the Alpha is real. Daniela flicked her wrist again and transported him back into the main reality. You're a witch. I'm not a witch. I'm a banshee. Never call me a witch. Do you know the difference between witches and banshees? I can't say that I do. A banshee was born with the power. A witch is a twisted perversion of that power. They have to learn it. We were born with it. Don't you ever call me a witch again. Where's Mr. Arthur? His name is Cain. Cain? From the Bible? Yes. From the Bible. And he's gone to see the Wendigo King. The king of all Wendigos. To get to the bottom of this. Why did he go there? Because if anybody knows anything, it's Darmon. Cain ascended to top the tallest mountain in all the world, Mount Everest. It's where Darmon resided with all his minions. Although they were a fraction of what they used to be, they would provide him with the answers that they seek. Above climbing the mountain, Cain heard a voice.
Cain, why do you cry? Cain, why are you tormented? Cain.
If you want to torment me, Beelzebub, do it yourself. Don't send one of your minions. Sorry, it's his first day on the job. Tell me, what answers do you seek, Cain? The only answer that matters. I need to find out what did this. You already know the answer. You know what did this. They're not real. And yet, here we are, a demon and an immortal. What do you think? Do you think that this is so far-fetched that it is a fairy tale? This alpha, this werewolf? Do you think? Do you think that it's not real? I don't know what's real anymore. Then you're a fool. Much more than I thought. You know that this is real. And you know that it's trying to start conflict. So why are you going to the one thing that will deny you of this fact? Of this truth? Because I don't want to believe it. I can't believe it. It has to be one of them. It has to be one of Darmon's minions. Why would he break the truce, Cain? Ask yourself that. I don't know. But it can't be an alpha. And what if it is? Then I'll have to kill it. You could try, but you'll never succeed. Cain ascended the mountain, and he came to the cave which Darmon resided in, and walked through it. As he walked through, Wendigos were inside of the wall, staring at him with their fiery red eyes. What brings you here, human? I demand an audience with your master. Our master.
What makes you think you are worthy to speak to our master? To even understand our master? Please. Even if you have to get rid, we do not speak that traitor's name here. Follow me, human.
Cain followed the minions to Darmon. He was sitting on his throne. When he saw Cain, he began to laugh and speak in his harsh, ununderstandable language. Tu fragorata, filogoro. Folo, listen to me, human, for I know you can understand me. For you are truly blessed to understand the words of the damned. Do you know why I'm here? You wish to know of the Alpha, do you not? I do. It's real, and it committed the murder. You'll say anything to get out of this situation. Why should I believe you? Because we have a truce, and that truce still stands. I may no longer be a human, but I am still a man of my word. Where can I find it? All I know is a riddle. Not of our world, but dwells in our soil. Deep parts of the earth, where nothing grows. Fear in the time of need. Death, but life all the same. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Like I said, human, it's a riddle. Cipher this riddle, and you shall find what you seek. Cain departed from the cave. He thought to himself of the riddle, what it meant, where to look. Where? What does the riddle mean? Cain looked up in realization. It can't be. It's impossible. You'll find things are quite possible when things like us exist. It can't be in the base of a volcano. Not just any volcano. The volcano. The Mariana Trench. You're the only one that can go down there. You're the only one that can face it. Then I have to go. Cain went. He prepared everything to go to the Mariana Trench. He jumped in and swam to the bottom. And he found the Alpha. Dorfuro Gorado Farogod Shonogorada. He stared in amazement at this creature. The language it spoke was like nothing he ever heard. He listened intently, but could not cipher the words. Farogor Shanaridar Ekrsodor Fodor Shinakardea. He gazed in the eyes of the beast. The beast was tall, at least 8 feet. Its skin was like dragon scales, its teeth were sharp, and it had long fangs on the end of its fingers. And it had 6 eyes, and it had a snout like a wolf. What are you? Farogor Shanar, Firosodor, Foratira. Why can't I understand you? Because you are not listening. I do not dwell in your world. I am from another world, called Simek.
But the Shemitians banished me here for being an abomination. And now, I will wreak havoc on your world until there is nothing left. That is my promise to you. Then I'll just have to kill you. Long have I prayed for the sweet release of death, but you cannot grant it to me. No one can, for if you kill me, I will be reborn, either here or on Simek. And if I am reborn on Simek, I will come back here, for they will take me here again, away from my home.
Where do the Shemitians live? What planet are you referring to?
Your kind refers to it as Jupiter.
Ah, hello, humans. I hope you enjoyed this story. I took great care in recording it for you and providing a synthetic voice. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will join me again on part 2 of Alpha. I will keep the same pre-recorded voice, or if you prefer, I can change it up slightly. Please let me know. Also, be sure to buy my merchandise. You can visit teesprings.com/randomerch and find it there. Make it a fine addition to your collection. Thank you again, humans, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.